Good evening, my beautiful people, to Minerals Monday Live. Tonight, we're doing Sphene, the most gorgeous stone, which is largely found in an island off the coast of southern Africa on the eastern coastline. It's called Madagascar, and we're going to take an astral journey together to the gemfields of Madagascar. This island, which is east of Africa, is loaded with gemstones, some of the most gorgeous and valuable gemstones on the planet. It is extremely prolific in stones and mining. And of course, I just absolutely love Sphene for its double refractive indices, which means that it sparkles way, way more than most stones, even more than diamonds or zircon. It is absolutely one of the flashiest stones. These are my Sphene. Welcome, everyone, and welcome to the live chatters. Please drop by and say hi. And for those on replay, we're going to get straight to it for the tarot exclusive of the day. All right, I have been following the loss of the RNC campaign funds money, and it seems as though I've been right. Jared Kushner did lose the money, but the card I drew the other day is the Seven of Swords, which means the money was stolen. Okay, the money was stolen. Turns out Brad Parscale is implicated. Does anybody know who Brad Parscale is? Don't be shy. Go ahead and drop by and say hi so I can meet you and we can talk together. Hi, Zelda. So great to see you tonight. So has anyone heard of Brad Parscale? It turns out that the $170 million of Republican National Committee campaign funds is not going unnoticed. Someone in the party began an investigation, and it turns out that Brad Parscale has been funneling money to members of private bank accounts who are members of the Trump family. I want to remind everybody that this is for entertainment purposes only, and I have zero evidence, none whatsoever, only my intuition and my set of tarot cards. Okay. Hi, Rhonda. Great to see you. So once again, we're looking into that money that Jared Kushner lost. And I wonder if Mitch is concerned because his seat is up. Yes, I believe he, Lindsey Graham, especially the House Republicans are worried. And I can tell you, I have a special feeling about not loving Devin Nunes. Okay, I am from California, and I am telling you, hi, Asantewa. Did I say that pretty good? Asantewa, hi. So Devin Nunes is extremely vulnerable. This means a big deal to his campaign because now they might not have any funds, excuse me, here, itchy nose, to help Devin Nunes and other Republicans in the House. And this guy was unbelievable during the impeachment hearings. He was so co-opted, he made me so angry. So let's go ahead and see the condition of Devin Nunes' campaign. And then we're going to take a great big check on Brad Parscale, because it seems as though he's been taking money from the RNC and depositing into private bank accounts of the Trump family. All women, it turns out. Laura Trump, and remember, YouTube, I have no evidence, and this is not to implicate anyone, but I understand that Laura Trump's been receiving money. What's the guy, Don Jr.'s girlfriend? Does anybody know what her name is? Don's girlfriend. Yep. So let's take a quick look at Devin Nunes, okay? Devin Nunes, ooh, he has an army of psyops, okay? So he needs this RNC campaign funds to fund his psyops, right? Okay, and I'm just gonna do a quick looks today because I'm so excited I get my table back this week, okay? So this is Devin Nunes, the Lovers, the Essence. His center card is the End. Terminated. Okay, so that's the end of Devin Nunes. How much easier can it be, okay? His seat, he had an agreement, an arrangement to collect money, and poof, it's gone. And the center is the World, which means he's being voted out. It's the end of Devin Nunes because that's a termination. Uh-oh, in the recent past, we have nostalgia and children for Devin Nunes. This is not good. Don't know if he's implicated in the GMAX release documents, which, oh, I'll have to give you guys an exclusive update on the GMAX today. We're going to be going out. At this present moment, Devin Nunes is being investigated, probably by some committee, intel committee, right? This means Nunes is under investigation right now, okay? Yeah, see, Queen of, he's got a double set, okay? What this says is that there's evidence, the evidence against Nunes, see, double set of queens, bye-bye Nunes. Double set of queens means there's the evidence and then there's the judgment in the court of justice against Nunes. So it's bye-bye Devin Nunes. He's the guy with that fake Twitter cow account because he's here around Stockton, California, and he was so co-opted during the impeachment hearings. It was a shame. When he came back, I saw the footage of his constituents. He had to sneak through the back door. He couldn't even come home. It was like, oh man, his constituents were so mad at him. All right, so moving along, before we get to the update on the release of the GMAX documents, okay, that's huge, you guys. I have like totally outrageous news about that. Exclusive only on Alternative Health Tarot. Thanks for the likes, guys, because we've been getting suppressed, all the readers. I know you guys heard about that. So thank you, loyal people, for showing up. Thank you. Okay, thank you. So we're going to go over two quick topics. We just looked at Devin Nunes, and he's bye-bye. He has a double set of queens, both with evidence against him and the Justice Department looking into investigating Devin Nunes's connection and misdealings in the Mueller report and also the impeachment hearing, okay? That's the first thing. The second thing we're going to go over today is the money trail, because it turns out that, sure enough, Brad Parscale, did you guys hear about this? Anybody who know who Brad Parscale is? Isn't he the former campaign manager for Donald Trump? Has been found because the money trail has been found. I don't know where they found the money trail. It could have been in the GMAX documents. Okay. Brad Parscale's been taking money from the RNC and depositing it into private bank accounts, which are owned by members of the Trump family who are all like hot chicks. One is Laura Trump. Oh, and for entertainment purposes only. And thank you, Troll Strayer. We've got bots in here, so just slay them. Just get rid of them. Kimberly Guilfoyle, don't. Oh, yeah, she's the one who's been receiving funds. She's the one. Kimberly G. Okay, I don't know how much of this 170 mil has gone to Laura and Kimberly. I have no evidence to make this clear. This is only a tarot reading and just what I'm getting out of the cards. So what are we going to hide? Hi, Cardomancy. Thanks for the great comments, you guys. It's been a blast reading the comments lately. I mean, God, you guys tell me so much. You keep me so on track. Okay. So once again, the big question is, did Laura Trump receive funds illegally? I mean, did Brad Parscale actually send money to Laura and Kimberly and others? All right, so let's get some verification from the universe on this one, because I'm not up on this Parscale guy. All right, so here we go. I love the way you guys chat together. Oh yeah, he did it in a jiffy spiff. He's like, in a heartbeat. When they told him to do it, he's like, in a heartbeat, consider it done. La-di-da. Parscale. Are you kidding me? Brad Parscale. Are you kidding me? Oh, man. Okay, the top of the reading is the Two of Cups. This was an arrangement Brad had with somebody. Somebody told him to do it. Oh, that's Jared and Brad. This is so the Kushner family. Oh, poor Brad. Somebody told him to do it. Yeah, Jared and Ivanka. Gee, yeah, duh. At the essence of the reading is the Republican Party. Yeah, this is a royal job to the Republic. Can you believe that? Like, talk about a self-sabotage. Okay, in the recent past, we had news about finances, evidence coming in against Brad Parscale. Okay, so this is the evidence that's been sitting in front of these judges. These guys have been looking at these unredacted Mueller report. They've got the GMAX stuff. All this stuff is out. This is evidence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Knock, 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 knock. Yeah, this whole quote unquote, oh, conspiracy, so real. Okay. Now, what's very interesting is at this very moment is I would not expect this card. This is the Seven of Cups. So this is all literally so much evidence against these guys that Brad doesn't know what to do. Oh, poor me. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? So what's going to happen to Brad? He's going to try and hide information. Oh, look at him. He's working really hard on that data, on that information to try and hide it. Oh, he's in big trouble. Okay, Brad Parscale. Naughty, naughty. Oh, man. Yay, I'm so glad you made it, Kate, because actually this is a low stress experience. We're going to be taking an astral journey. Has anyone ever done an astral journey before in this group? Are we all newbies? If anybody has experience going through astral journeys, send me a yes. Okay. Oh, you guys have never done an astral journey before. Well, Kate, I remember you being there on one of them. Okay, so this time we're not going inside of a mine. We're going to make this really easy. We're going to a gemfield where all the stones are just like there. And there's a valley, and it's gorgeous with trees, and I can hear the sound of the children singing in Madagascar, which is an island, a very large island off the southern coast of Eastern Africa. It's in its own ocean. I forget the name of the ocean down there. I think it's the Indian Ocean, actually. It's not the Atlantic, and it's not the Pacific. It's in another one of those oceans. How many oceans do we have on planet Earth? I think it's in the Indian Ocean. All righty, you guys. It has a giant UVL valley on the northern side where the rocks come down in these river beds and they just shake them up. in those grates, and then they pick them out. Boom, just like that. And who here is familiar with Sphene? Sphene is one of my favorite rocks. Like, I can't live without it. I have more Sphene than anything. It sparkles like crazy. Like, it can just like sparkle these orange colors. And that brings us up to our third chakra. All right. So Brad Parscale, we already took a look at him. Let's move on to the exclusive from my life. Who was here last week and heard the story about King Carlos of Spain? Because fortunately, one of my viewers is extremely hip, and she reminded me about Catalonia and the giant breakout that they were having in Spain. And the EU is shaking down right now. If you think things are bad in America, it's like going off in Europe because they're having yet another surge. And all these monarch-run countries, and remember how I kept talking about the giant pretzel and how the sign of this vision of this floating giant 4-foot high, 8-foot wide, glowing yellow pretzel was like constantly reminding me that something was going on with the monarchy in Europe. Well, guess who I got a message from today, just before our live stream? A friend of King Juan Carlos. That's right. Now, if you guys weren't here last week, turns out that more than one person in the monarchy is aware of the fact that King Carlos had a chess partner when he was young, and Prince Carlos, and that would be me. And someone messaged me because I understand that in the release of the GMAX deposition, which is in front of the committee at this moment, a lot of names have come up. And it turns out Prince Andrew isn't the only one. The family of Royal Juan Carlos I is in there. And I am the former, we used to play chess together when I was a kid growing up, for real. They just messaged me today. Whoever told me, and what we looked at last week is right, King Carlos, I think it's his family. The son is actually in power right now. The guy who I used to play chess with is currently not the active monarch. Yeah. So I got a message that King Carlos is trying to escape Spain. Like today. Did you hear that? I don't even know if anybody knows this. I hope there's no bots on this channel. I might have to not put up any replay, you guys. Can you get that? King Carlos is implicated. We looked at him last week. In the release of the GMAX stocks. Okay, so this is how that whole thing came down. On Thursday, a first section of the documents of the deposition, this is her deposition, she took sworn under oath, and she's being indicted for perjury twice, so we know she's very dishonest and will freely perjure herself. Okay, so the release of the documents began on Thursday, that's right, okay, and on her attorney sent in a stay order. So only a section of them were released. There's another section which is due to be released in hours, because it's going to be released on Tuesday, which technically in London it might already be, but I think since it's released New York time, it's going to be less than 12 hours. So the judge did not rule in favor of GMAX to stay the release of the next section. Okay, and she had to give GMAX some time to appeal. I do not know whether or not they appealed or whether or not they went in the appeal. But the assumption is within hours is the release of the next section. And it implicates way more than Prince Andrew. I'm sure the monarchy of Spain is implicated, and the Trump family is indicated. Now, I got that Ivana, who is Donald's former wife before Melania, that would be the time period then. She was a groomer, just like GMAX. Once again, for entertainment purposes only. This is just for fun and a tarot reading. Yes, Ivana's implicated. Who else? That's right. I'm saying in the UK and Europe is going off because besides Prince Andrew, King Carlos, and a bunch of other people, a bunch of other names are going to be coming out. Oh, it's big, you guys. It's big. All right. So let's look at, let's just ask the universe, is the release going to be coming out within the next few hours? Because I think that she couldn't either file or win the appeal because I don't know what happened to the appeal. Does anybody know what happened to the appeal? They don't talk about this stuff. They're keeping it highly under wraps. All right. So will the GMAX deposition documents be released? Will she lose that little stay execution order and just boom, get smashed at court here? Okay, here, I'll just do this right in front of you guys. Okay, will GMAX documents for the deposition be released within hours? We're talking in less than 12 hours, you guys. This is going to be a blow up like you've never seen before. Cut the cards. Uh-oh. This is preparing for war. This is like, oh, wow. We're talking a war because this is also exposing factions within the FBI. It implicates the FBI. They were in on it. Okay, Deutsche Bank, douchebag bank, huge. Plus, there's been so many guys who've been suicided lately, including that guy who actually homicided Judge Esther Salas's son. It turns out no, that's not. That was not properly investigated. Did you guys see the message Judge Salas put out like in the last 24 hours? Okay, so this is the GMAX. Okay, this is Epstein and Ghislaine. Okay, the documents. The documents. Will the documents be released? This is getting away with it. This is getting stolen. This is, sorry about that, you guys. I'm not used to this setup. This is her getting away with it, you guys. Will the GMAX deposition be released within hours? This is the thief in the night getting away. No. Because recently we had a setup, okay? So that would be this to stay the orders, and then the appeal. Supposedly, this is a setup. This is her getting away with it. Okay, she didn't get away with much lately, but we're talking about the release of the documents. Yes, on Thursday, she did get away with it, didn't she? They did not completely release those documents on Thursday. At this moment, she's crying, okay? She's crying, oh, poor me, blah, 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 blah. Okay, but this is a yes. Okay, but it's a yes to a thievery, a yes to stealing. So she's getting away with something, you guys. In the end, it's the fool. We're going to be taken advantage of. Okay, the truth is not going to come out. What this is saying is the Americans and the world are going to be taken advantage of. Okay, they're going to be taking advantage of us. They're not going to release all those names. No. No. They're going to get away with it, even though it's a yes. Even though it's a yes, you still get to see it. We don't really get to see it. That wicked, 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 wicked. There's so many people in on this. So many. Attorney Barr is in on it. What happened to Judge Salas? And thank you, Zelda, for coming tonight. She says what happened to Judge Salas and her family was tragic. They need to protect judges' private information. Was that, yes, that was what she was requesting in her video, is that on the internet, you can't just pay $5 to True, you know, Judges True and have somebody cop up information. It's too easy for them to be found. And so that's what she was saying. But you know what? Let's just ask, was the Solace, or before we ask about this, the Solace attack, was the end of Hollander, because it was, what's his name, Hollander, who was found allegedly suicided in his passenger seat. Was that the work of G-Max? Did G-Max have something to do with that because she's so wicked? Was she trying to send us a message that she's so wicked she can get this stuff done? Because we know on my channel that we found out about the bribe she paid to get Berman fired. Yeah, the lobbyist got paid 25 grand in order to pressure Barr to fire Berman. That's how this stuff works, you guys, under a LLC named Granite Realty. It was crazy. Okay, so was the end of Hollander something? Was G-Max in on it? Was G-Max on the end of Hollander? Was G-Max on the end of Hollander, you guys? All right, we've got a reverse oops card here. Sorry about that. Okay, was G-Max on the end have something to do with the Hollander alleged suicide? This is the Page of Pentacles. This is someone young with data, with a precious resource. Did G-Max have something to do with the end of Hollander? I couldn't get rid of this card no matter what. Wheel of Fortune. It was his bad luck. Hollander's bad luck. Why? Because her influence is so strong. She recently was found in the United States, and at this present moment, she is incarcerated. Look, that's where she's looking out her little window at the full moon tonight. At this present moment, G-Max is looking out the window at MDC. Okay, this is her right now. Okay, her past says that America busted her. Okay, and her influence and her resources are so strong that she can pull strings anytime she wants to get blood to be spilled. If that isn't a yes, she was in on it. Yeah, she was able, literally, what that set of cards says is she was literally able to enact it from herself at MDC. That's how powerful, that's how strong her influence is in the mafia. To go on the hit against Salas. Yeah, what that means is she probably put the hit out while she was in New York. Yeah, after she got arrested. Yeah, that's wow, you guys. I mean, that's powerful. That is a strong influence. Okay, what else are we gonna ask about here before we take our astral journey to Madagascar together? Okay, so G-Max was in on the Hollander thing. That means she probably was in on the Solace thing. We'll just take that by assumption. And once again, YouTube, for entertainment only. Okay, so we went over three things. We went over Brad Parscale. Yeah, he's the one who actually put the money into Laura and Kimberly's accounts, but he was doing it because Jared and Ivanka, oh, they told me, they made me do it. Okay, and yeah, we need to pray for the Solace family. So, all right, so we need to stop making it so easy. We got to stop making it easy. That's what Judge Solace says, is stop giving out people's identity over the internet so easily. Yeah, they had the hearing against Google, and Amazon didn't look good. Even they made Mark Zuckerberg look good. Now there's a scary thought. Jeff Bezos made Mark Zuckerberg look like a good guy. That's a scary thought. No kidding. All right. So tonight, let us take a trip together to Madagascar. Now, doing an astral journey projection is a more advanced experience than a color meditation. So we want to take the time now, and you might want to be quiet in the chat, and it is late. It's a night, and I think it's a full moon, to just get comfortable. Go ahead and relax wherever you're at. I'm going to kick back a little bit in my chair, take a sip of water, fluff up your pillow, get cozy, because most of astral journeys I do basically half asleep or in a dream state with my eyes closed, so we might not be very chatty tonight. But I love doing these because the benefit I get waking up the next morning, I mean, we're really going to the gem fields of Madagascar. These really are from Madagascar. These are Sphene. Let me show you this. Now let's talk about Sphene a little bit. Sphene has a double refractive index, which means that it bounces the light through the stones. Do you see those little edges where it catches the orange sparkles? Oh, I'm trying to get it. Let's see. Let's see how we can get it to sparkle. There we go. Sparkle. In an orange, it has a double scent of orange sparkles. And so, and in the mineral world, it's known as Titanite. Oh yes, it has a variety of colors that can be from like a brownish red for the darker ones, and most of it is this like chartreusey green, and then I trying to find the ones that have the most yellow in them. Now Titanite is made of titanium, so that's like the superwoman or the Superman stone. Think about it. It's a little bit soft on the Mohs scale. It's only about a 5 or a 6. So it's a soft stone, but it's the high indices of refraction that makes it sparkle so much. Oops, there goes the streaming. Okay, it makes it sparkle because of the high refraction indices. And a lot of it is very greenish. To find the yellow is, oh, that one's really flashing now. Wow. Is kind of tricky. Yeah, you can see it just, wow, it just sparkles so much. I have more Sphene than just about any other rock because Sphene does something to me. It just totally makes my power chakra so impenetrable. It's like I have no power issues when I'm wearing Sphene. I'm just in my power. I'm in the seat of my power. Yeah, most of it's green. Just to get a tiny bit on the yellow spectra is like, wow. And and then the flashes are orange, which is crazy. And oh, look, now that I even took my hair away, you can even see it flashing on the ears. That's literally how flashy it is. Now you can compare it with this quartz. It's just a quartz, you know, it doesn't have any sparkles and refracting on the side. It's just a smoky quartz, see? And there's even a diamond in it. It barely even sparkles compared to a Sphene. Look at how sparkly the Sphene is compared to this diamond. Way sparkle. I went shopping just, you know, before we met, and spendy rock. These rocks, these are actually, I think, some of my best specimens. They're about 3/4 of a carat each, so this is like just over 2 carats of Sphene, and each stone costs probably about $50. To get a 2-carat Sphene is like 4 figures. Yeah. So anytime I see a good quality Sphene, and I don't prefer the amber or the cloudy. I want always as much towards, that's just a personal preference. So you will see it. It can be reddish amber, and it can get very dark and cloudy and almost look like this quartz here and its other spectra. So the orange sparkles and the greens and the chartreuses and the yellows, it's like this whole little rainbow, little mini rainbow in there. I'm just enamored by my Sphenes. Yeah. Now, when we go to gem fields, we do not have to do anything except show up with the light at the correct angle. Legend, hello, Legend. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. It's wonderful to see the other readers here. We have a new reader joining us. Everyone say hi to Legend, our greeters and such. So we're actually going to have an astral journey. Your timing is perfect, darling, because we just finished our tarot. And we're going to what's known as a gem field. Now, what's beautiful about a gem field is it's not scary. It's not dangerous like going underneath the earth into the mines. The stones are everywhere. You just walk around on the earth and start picking them up. You literally just look at rocks and then go through them, and you just sift them just like that. They're just like everywhere. And the one factor that matters is the angle of the light. So you need to go at certain times of the day where the light is low. And right now in Madagascar, I think this is the right time because the sun is coming up from the east, and on the northeastern coast, which is way out in the Indian Ocean, there are giant gem fields. Giant, both alluvial and just pits of them. So many. It's so prolific. And the sun will come up and shine, and then you have to face in the proper direction, and you look for the sparkle. You look for the Sphene sparkle, okay? Now these are the Sphene. I think that Legend may not have seen the sparkle of the Sphene. Sphene is super sparkly, you guys. It really sparkles more than diamonds. Ooh, and it's got a ton of green in it. Oh, wow, there she goes. Okay, oh, sparkle. Oh, yeah, when it hits it on the sides. It has something to do with the angle of the lighting that I'm at tonight. When I take it into sunlight, it just flashes. Namaste to all. And when we are taking our astral journey, we want to get very, very comfortable. You can see I'm like ready to fall asleep. I'm so just like, wow. Oh, and there's some Sphene sparkles off my, yeah, you can see them sparkling off my ears. Literally, the Sphene sparkles. Okay. So we're going to start counting down, and we're going to take about 45 minutes to all journey together into the gemfields of Madagascar. All right, and the first thing I want to do is make sure you're comfortable. Don't worry about the chat thing. You can even X out the chat and just get comfortable. Kick back, close your eyes. It's probably night or very early morning. And it's very early at sunrise in Madagascar. That's right. I think it's about 6 in the morning there right now. And listen to the sound of the waves. Let the sound of the waves of the Indian Ocean and the eastern shore start to take over your consciousness, because we're going to actually count down from 10 to 1 to join together on a journey, all of us, all 8 of us, into the gem field in northeastern Madagascar. And listen, I can hear the sound of the ocean. The waves are lapping. It's a calm ocean day, and the sun is rising over the eastern shore of Madagascar. I can hear the sound of the rocks on the side of the hill when the waves lap up and the water exposes the rocks. And listen to the little sounds of the rocks. And take a deep breath in and exhale to number 9. And we bring in the voices of the children. I can hear them singing. They're singing in the trees. Why? Because they're singing with joy, because the sun is shining, because overnight last night it rained. That's right, I took a trip to see my friends in Madagascar while I was sleeping, and it rained last night, and the children are waking up and they're singing. Can you hear them? Boom, boom, na, na, na. Boom, boom, boom. Na, na, na. The choruses of the children singing the happy rain song, because when it rains, the rocks come out. And when the sun, that's right, it washes down more rocks into the river. They're singing with joy because they know they can go out looking for more stones today, because Mother Earth has washed away more of the quartz out of the way, and it's going to expose an entire new set of stones for them to go looking for right now. We're going to be seeing these children. Didn't know before we started that they were going to meet us in the fields, because they are so high in spirit that they can actually see us. They're going to know we're showing up. Look, I have goosebumps all up and down. This is real, you guys. These are real African children in Madagascar. They are waking up right now. They can feel us coming to the fields, and we're going to find the stones together. We're going to help them because it will make them rich. They will have money because they found a Sphene. Let's help them go find the Sphene in the gem fields today. This is real. We are not making this up. And breathe in and breathe out. Number 8. And now we need to ground ourselves in our space where we are at, because we are taking an awareness of our breath. As we close our eyes and we sink into our sofas or our chairs or our floors or our beds. And we breathe together because it sounds like there's going to be a bunch of kids meeting us. And breathe out. Exhale. That's right. There's going to be at least 7 kids showing up. We're going to have a whole group showing up, okay? They're so excited. Can you feel them? Can you hear them? They're children and they sing. They're singing this song. Yeah, I found out. Thank you for all the happy birthday wishes. I found out my birthday is on Harry Potter. Yes, the children are totally aligned with magic in Madagascar. They have no hang-ups about this sort of thing. Breathe in and exhale to number 6 as we start to find our way wherever we are in the UK, if we're in North America, and we're going to form our image of ourselves. We're going to pick our totem. We're going to find a spirit totem animal to help us fly to Madagascar, unless you want to take a boat or swim. However you want to arrive, now is the time to make contact with your animal totem who is going to help carry your essence all the way from your sofa to Matt. Who can do that? I have a swallow. I've got a swallow. I can hear her chirping, and she's going to help pick up the message and take it all the way. She says she knows how to talk to everybody. All right, so pick your totem and make contact with your totem animal. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Exhale number 5 into your totem. Exhale your essence into your totem. Let your essence go into your totem spirit animal as he or she takes your message. Now your body is still here at the sofa. Breathe in and breathe out. You can even touch your body. You can even clap. You can pinch yourself if you're having any duress. You're not used to Astral Journey. You can make contact with your body at any time with your breath. Breathe in as we go on number 3, and we split our energy and we see our spirit flying. Now you can see in your mind. Do you see the swallow? Do you see your bird going and we're flying over the oceans? Give her some time. She's got to go far. She needs to make it all the way to Madagascar in the Indian Ocean. She's flying. She's flying in the night. She's going through time zones. Breathe in and exhale. True. Keep flying. Keep flying. Keep flying on your way. Get your bearings. Get your bearings. You're going past the southern hemisphere. You're going past the equator. You can see the southern hemisphere. We can all see the eastern shore of North Africa together. Yes. Yes, oh, your lemur and the lemurs are there waiting for you as you fly. As you fly, we can see it all together. Those children can feel us coming. They know we're on our way. And they said there's 7 of us showing up. I see 6 plus me. This is it. Here we go. Let's dive together. Take a deep breath. We're diving down to number 1, all the way past Ethiopia, all the way past that horn. All the way south, 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 not too far south. You guys back up. We need to lower our altitude. Get back into the oxygen atmosphere. You're going too high, guys. Come down, out of the stratosphere, come down, back into the oxygen zone, zone into the northern. You can see it. Everyone zone into northern shore island, Madagascar. Hone into the northern edge, eastern edge wave zone. Okay, let's go in for the landing. We're landing on the shores of northern Madagascar. Poof. Okay, I'm a little bird. I'm in my tree. I'm saying hi. Hey, Lee. Hey, Zilma. I know you got that. Okay, that was the swallow. I don't speak swallow, but she just spoke through me, the little talk. I think the lemur knows what the swallow says. Okay, so we need to jump through the trees. The lemur, the lemur knows where the Sphenes are. He says, follow me, follow me. Okay, so we're following the lemurs through the trees. He says we have a ways to go, and not to be overexcited yet because we must take a tour. Okay, so the lemur is taking everyone. I can fly along, so I'm a little swallow. All my swallow friends are coming along. Yes, I can see us. We're swallowing. Okay, yay, yay. Okay, here we go. Now the lemur's jumping through the treetops. I get a real male energy. He has excellent eyesight, and he's taking us to a tree that's very, very tall. Okay, so everybody meet at this tall tree. We're looking over the forest, you guys. It's dense. Do you see how thick it is? We're way, way up on the top of this giant forest floor, and he's like, we have to go over that. Do you see it? There's a small mountain range. He says we have to go past the valley, up over the range to the west. We're heading southwest, he said. Over another set of valleys, through another set of valleys, and up. He's showing us the side of the mountain where the rocks are coming down, where the Sphenes are. Do you see that? Okay, so the lemur and everybody says we got to fly again. Okay, lemur, you're going to need to zip with us all the way across the... Let's give lemur some time. Okay, let's start hopping and the flying. Here we go. Over the forest. We have to go past this entire forest. Head southwest, guys. Keep heading southwest into the northern side. You can see it. There's a mountain range. We're on the lee side of a mountain cliff is the destination. Okay, he says it's about 20 kilometers out. That's not that far. It's not that far. Okay, so now we're going past the forest. He's like down through this valley. It's really thick. Down through this icky valley and up. Boom. Okay, we got to go up over this range. Okay, bird, fly, fly. Lemurs, jump, jump, jump. Up and over, up and over. Okay, oh, I got the ridge. I got the ridge, guys. Are you following me? We're over the ridge, and I can see it. Oh, my God, that's far. It's about 10 miles out, or it's still about 15 kilometers out. We have to keep going. You see how it's going? We're going through this deep, deep river channel. Just follow the river. He said, follow the river. Okay, the swallows love rivers. No wonder the swallow wanted to take me. And we're going up this river. We're going up this river. The lemurs, you've got to take the other high mountain road. You can do it. You can jump. You can do it. You can jump, 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 jump. Keep jumping, jumping, jumping. We've got to climb. We've got to climb. We've got to climb. Climbing, climbing, up, up, up. You guys, it's a gemfield to die for. There's Sphene up here. It's exposed, and we've got to show up, and so that we can direct the children up. Okay, up, 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 up. Wow, you guys, this is tiring. We're going up. Okay, I see a lot of quartz. All right, slow down, slow down. Okay, everybody, now we can see there's a road and that there's a bus, and I can see there's a cloud of dust. Do you see that road? Do you see that dust? Okay, so we're going to fly up the river, up the hill, and we're going to meet them at the gemfield. Do you see it? They're coming up the road. They have to once again go to the east and the north, hook around. You see it? And they've got a camp set up. All right, you guys, are you honed in on me? Are you in on me? Do you see it? They've got a couple of pits. There's a bunch of guys there, a bunch of Africans. Are you with me? All right, take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Now remember, we're coming there as spirit and soul, and the children are coming up the hill because we're going to help them discover rocks today. And it's going to be their blessing, and we're going to help them find these alluvial Sphenes because it rained last night. I can see them getting out their shovels. They're going to take a few rocks off the side. Now we're looking for the pegmatite. Oh, they've got to dig this one out of the side of the hill. Okay, they said that the gemfield is way over on the other side, but today they're going to be pulling a little bit of pegmatite with a little shovel. They got a shovel about this big, and they've got some pegmatite, and they found a feldspar deposit. That's what they're looking for, is feldspar. Okay, now let's talk about sphene a little bit. Sphene is known as titanite, which is like, it's titanium. It's a titanium silicate, okay? Which means it's extremely sensitive, so you got to be careful. It's kind of like the Superman rock, the Superwoman rock, but it's not very hard. It's just very powerful. Yeah, it has power for all-seeing, the all-seeing, the all-seeing and the all-knowing. And all we need to help is to have the sun hit the wall so that the sphene sparkles, and then they can find the deposit. Once again, the mineral is titanite, and it's a titanium silicate. It can also contain aluminum. Okay. All right, so we're looking around, we hear them. I hear a bunch of voices. I can hear voices. Can you hear voices, you guys? I hear voices. They're talking. They're excited. They said the air is thin. Everyone breathe. Everyone breathe. They're talking about masks and wearing masks. They must be concerned about getting together. They're talking about masks. Very interesting. I hear them talking about masks. Like maybe that when they get together, they want masks. So let's just tell them yes. Send them a yes. Yes. Yes, masks are good. Okay, tell them. Okay, so they're thinking yes, masks. Good. Okay, so they're gonna, oh, they said especially in the drive, when they're driving together on the way up, they want to wear masks. Oh, good, good. Okay, they're talking about when they drive in the truck while they're not working to wear the masks. Good, good. Okay. All right, that's good. So we're honing in on this mine. We're in Madagascar. They're hot and sweaty. The sun is shining from the east, and the angle of the sun is the light is what's hypercritical for them to find it. I hear the truck. I hear the truck pulling up. Do you hear the truck pulling up? It's got some kids in it. They're all excited. They're talking. They're talking really fast. They said something about they know about where there's some stones. They said that one of the boys saw it in a dream. Oh, the Africans believe in dreams. They're getting excited. They're jumping up and down. Do you see them? Can you see them, you guys? Don't answer. Just hone in on these guys. They're jumping up and down. We don't speak African. I speak swallow. I'm a little swallow bird. I speak swallow. They're jumping up and down. They're very excited. The boy saw something in a dream. He heard something. He heard something. He heard a sound. Oh, we're supposed to make a sound now. Just make a sound. Just make a sound. Whatever you are, lemur, squawk, crow, tweet, tweet, tweet. Yeah. Okay, we're supposed to show them where the rocks are, but we don't know. Does any of us know where the rocks are? I'm just a little swallow bird. When I flew here from like Europe. In a dream, I've got some crazy lady in like America is like Sphene is like sending a message. There's some lady. Oh my God. I found out that it's us. Oh, these people are totally psychic, you guys. Oh my God. They said some lady knows where there's some Sphene. Where? I don't know what Sphene is. Do you guys know what this means? They said to look. Oh, yeah. I said, let's go together and we'll look because I'm a bird and I'll try to look for you. Okay, they said that they don't care. They're going to listen to some stupid bird. Okay, so they're going to go back and now we're supposed to go look. All right. Okay, guys, Africans are smart. You can't get over on them. Okay, they said, forget you guys. You're nuts. We're going back to this hole with the pegmatite and feldspar. Good luck. Okay, guys. So we're supposed to now, our lemur and bird little guys, all 7 of us, that's right, I know you guys are out there, one of you's out there. Not on the chat, exactly. All right, and we're going to fly now to the gem field because we can see it. Can we see where the rocks are, you guys? Can you start to get honed in on the Sphene energy? You know it's right around the corner. You know the Sphene is right there. You know if the kids find the Sphene today, they're going to be rich. They're going to be rich. Do you know what a huge help this is? This is real, you guys. This is real. We just need to find one little itty bitty, just one little itty bitty, raw, uncut, high grade Sphene. That's all we need. Just one. Just one will make them rich. Just one in the gem field. Okay, so let's go looking. It's very early in the day in Africa. It's hot and sweaty. We're in the jungle. We need to be out in the field where we can see. Oh, yeah. You guys, I don't think it's on this side. I think we have to go on the western side of the alluvial deposit. Yes. It's on the other side of the mountain up the road at about 850 feet in elevation. Just, yeah, and there's like, it's not a field, it's just the slope of the mountain, and there's an exposed deposit. Can you guys see it? It's like on a chalky lee side of the mountain, and it's pretty big. The feldspar is like 35 feet high. It's like big, and I can see some raw Sphene. Can you see it? Okay. All right. Let's go. Fly, 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 fly. All right, here we go. Oh, you guys loving this. I can feel this. Okay, I can feel your energy going together. And now it's tough mining, you guys. This is tough. This is tough. I know it's work. I know. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. And again, exhale. Once we find this, all we have to do is fly back down. Tell the little kids and they'll believe us. Exhale. All right, so now all we have to do is fly back down to camp and tell the kids. The children will believe us because the boy heard the sound in the dream. Remember? Children believe in magic. They don't have any hang-ups. They believe. All right, so now we're down at camp. Everybody's digging. Nobody's talking. They're sweaty. It's hot. All we need to do is rustle the trees. Yeah, they saw us. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, they saw us. They saw us. Okay. And we're telling them, okay, you guys. All right, now it's time to fly away. Rustle, really rustle the trees when you leave. Make a big squawky noise like we're just a bunch of wild animals in the treetops just farting at those humans. See ya, guys. Oh, did you see that? One of them looked over. One of them looked over and they're like, yeah. Okay, so we're out of there. What they choose to do with it, the children know. Yeah. The children know. The children know. Okay, you guys, we need to fly together back to our places. I'm not freezing. Okay, it's important to stay together to fly back home to our sofas and not just leave ourselves in limbo. So take a deep breath. Number 1, let's reconvene at the shore. Let's reconvene at the shore with the waves. That's right. I can hear them singing. That's the song they're going to sing when they find it. When they finally listen to the kid, they're going to figure it out. And take a deep breath, and up to number 2, we're going to fly back home. That's right. You're still the swallow, you're still the lemur, you're still your totem. Stick with your totem, you're going to need them. Take a deep breath. Number 3, we need to head north. We got to head back to the northern hemisphere. I don't think any of us are used to southern. Come on, guys, let's pull ourselves up to the equator and take a deep breath. And exhale, we're at number 3. We're at the equator and we're honing in on our continents. UK and North America. Oh, wow, we're splitting up, you guys. Bye. See ya. As our totems are heading into separate areas. And take a deep breath in. And exhale to number 4. And there you are. You can see your continent. It's all lit up. It's nighttime. You can see your city way far away. And take a deep breath. Up to number 5. Locate yourself. Locate your state. And start to head down to number 6. You've got to get your path located. Where are you headed? Back to your sofa and breathe in. And exhale, number 7. You can see your house. It's way, way far away, but it's there. Hello, my town, USA, UK. And exhale. Breathe in. Exhale, number 8. Now you're going to go back to your house on your sofa and say thank you and give gratitude to your totem. Say thank you, lemur. Thank you, swallow. Thank you, bird. Thank you, Alexia. Thank you, legend. Thank you, Kate. Thank you, Zelda. Thank you, Cartomancy. Thank you, Azantewa. And breathe in as we climb up to number 9 and we pinch ourselves. And we're back in our sofa. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back home. Yep. And take a deep breath. Number 10, you guys, it's late. We get to go to sleep now. That was so exciting. I have such a great time. I'm going to sleep in orange, sparkly, greeny, yellow, goldish, Sphene orange hot. Super sparkles tonight, you guys. Love to all. Namaste. Have a beautiful night. Thank you for coming. Gratitude and love to all. Good night. Good night, Kate. Good night, Legend. Good night, Cartomancy, Zelda. Good night, replay viewers. Good night, Azantewa, and all the people at the beginning who may not have mentioned. Thank you. Love, love, love to all. Welcome.